All right, this is episode 2 on my lecture series called The Present Subjects. The Present Subject, which is humanity, Earth human, and what's going on right now. So, in the last episode, I mentioned that, okay, all that I'm sharing are just my theories. You don't have to go off of it. See? Don't go off of anything. Don't follow nothing. Look for yourself. But what I wanted to share in this lecture right away is it's not the year 2013, man. It's like the year 2008 right now. And the reason why I feel that it's really 2008 is in reference to the more accurate calendars of the ancient. Those calendars are marked by events. It's like if we were a group of time travelers and we wanted to map where we were going through time, we would likely to map where we're going through time based on the events that are happening in time. So according to many ancient texts and or prophecies that mention certain events that has happened already and will happen, a bunch of those events haven't happened yet, but they're in the cooking work. If you watch the news, you'll see the patterns kind of starting to show themselves, and they're consistent with the ancient prophecies and the ancient texts. There's a lot of mumbo jumbo going on, and so the purpose for, like people like me trying to put information out there and spread awareness is to increase the chance of survival. And this is going to sound a little bit wacky, but karmically, to save a sugar ton worth of souls that are misperceiving their reality. And so if you misperceive your reality, you'll have the wrong actions, unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy karma. It's actually not good for the path of your soul, but it's based, your interpretation of your environment is based on your perception of your environment. It affects you the way you perceive it. So basically, if you can get a whole ton of people to misperceive themselves and misperceive their reality, they'll set themselves up to rack up the wrong karma points, and then their souls have to make up for that karma. Now keep in mind, I don't follow any religion. I've just done a bunch of research on certain topics such as general spirituality. So that's from old texts to new scientific information on the energy field and such as hauntings, spirits and such, communicating with spirits and what have you. New school and old school. We're going to leave that topic alone for now and get right on to what I really want to talk about before I wrap this episode up in the next 2 to 4 minutes. The main topics I really want to share with you in this lecture series I called the Celestial Alignment 1 and the Celestial Family Reunion 2. And then 3, which is really funny. 3 is the superhuman activation. These are topics that I'm actually obsessed with, so I just have a natural inclination to think about these topics a lot and research about them a lot. I'm kind of like silently OCD about it, but it feels good, and I feel that it's really healthy, and it's definitely something I need to offer. Might as well put it on YouTube because it's not easy to find that strong enough interest to feel that your energy is going through super effectively with very little waste. So, really quick, I'm going to open up the topic about the celestial alignment. I'm going to try to throw it down really sharp and really hard because I can follow through later on in the other episodes. The celestial alignment is a very natural occurring thing that all galaxies do. And how it happens is it's the same way as the hands on your clock. You put that clock together. Let's say, for example, we put an old clock together, the face of the clock. We're going to put all the hands of the clock all lined up over each other. So we got the hour hand. We're going to put the hour hand up at 12. Then we have the minute hand. We're going to put that up at 12 as well. And then we have the second hand. We're going to put that up at 12. So what we'd have here on the clock is 3 hands that move at 3 different speeds lined up right at the 12. And so the next one after would be 1, right? Well, all galaxies have a lineup pretty much the same way that the hands of the clock would eventually line up at a specific time after all these cycles have passed. The beginning is the end. You need an end for the beginning. The beginning is a means to an end. The end is for a beginning. Either way, all of nature is looped. And so for the functions of physics and everything to work as a whole, chicken or the egg, it's not a straight line. It's a loop. Everything's loop. There's no straight lines in nature, right? When you die, you didn't die. Your body stopped. Your body's a part of the earth. Compost. Matter goes through all these cycles. The real you, the energy field, the consciousness field, stays and continues on for limitless stories and infinity. The celestial alignment can also be looked at in a way where existence is a fractal. And so it's inside of what it's made out of, as we are inside of what we're made out of. We're inside of what's made out of us. So if you exist in a fractal, it means you exist over and over again. I'm going to have to, catch you on the next episode. Thank you.